Yo, if I didn't know better, I think this is attached to a rock. Oh my God, man.
One, jump. Ah, Louisiana, my favorite state. We've been here a few times before, haven't we? Exploring abandoned Six Flags amusement parks, and of course, meeting Skeeter Ray, the grandfather of the bayou. Ha-ta-ta. Ha-ta-ta-ta. Hey, by the way, there's part of this story that we didn't tell, partly because we were embarrassed by it, and right now I figured it's time to get it off our chests. I've got a baby on the way, due in August, and also an expedition planned for next month, but I thought we'd go back and talk about the story of catching the 200-pound tuna, eating its sashimi on the top of an abandoned oil rig, and the subsequent debauchery that happened in the bar later that night. On that note, let's jump in. Okay, remember Shalin, the man who helped us get swamp rats to bring to Skeeter Ray? He's a great guy. Anyway, as a celebration, he wanted to take us out on a tuna fishing charter he operates. And if you ever want to go down there and do it yourself, hit the man up. The story started normal. All right, younger Mike with less of a beard, take it away.
Good morning from Venice, Louisiana. We are out with Mexican Gulf Fishing Company, and right now we're catching little fish, because those little fish you can use to catch big fish. Yesterday they caught monsters. Today, we got our fingers crossed.
Sailing montage time. Random map shots, nice. Cutting the scenes on beat with a song, sick. Flying the drone on a boat, amazing. But God, is it a pain. Easiest way to crash a drone right there. Now for the classic side shot with rack focus. Perfect. Ben, you're a genius. So now how it normally works is it's time for a PTC with some fun fact about nature, or maybe the big boat.
Look at the size of that ship. These container ships go up the Mississippi. I think this was going to maybe Baton Rouge here in Louisiana. But it's crazy. The Mississippi goes all the way up to almost to Canada, actually. And this one probably can't make it that far, but it's been a major shipping route for a long time, that river. And all through Louisiana, through small little canals and shit, you see these giant ass boats, like huge buildings going up and down. It's a massive thing, man. What a crazy thing to see.
Very cool, Mike. Now let's check in with our captain.
Oh my God, man. Shit.
Just plopped out his mouth.
That is why you gotta keep it tight. Is how the hook just came out like that?
Yeah.
That's why you gotta keep
Well, we got it in the boat, so we can celebrate now. Fuck yeah. Oh my God. Shit. One of the wildest experiences of my life. How many pounds do you think? 150, 160.
Oh, the boots. I've got a story about that. Let's cut for a sec. If you're new to the channel, a lot of the content I make I have to heavily censor or cut out completely. And that has to do with like baboon faces and deer hunting and all these things we do with tribes. But this was one scene, these white boots, that YouTube railed me for that I never, ever thought I'd get a flag. So Shalin gave me these white boots. They are an icon down there in the south, and he called them Nikes. I censored that again because I can't say those words on YouTube.
Well, Mike, it's been a pleasure having you out at Paloma Lake. Before you leave, I've got something for you. You know, we talked about being a and while some people are by birth, I also think you can be by state of mind. And so you coming out, helping us shoot the nutria rats, shoot the swamp rats, swim in our marsh mud, and do all that kind of good stuff entitles you to be an honorary. And so I present you with the Nikes, otherwise known as the white shrimp boots. I hope you take those back to Canada with you and enjoy.
I can't guarantee I'm gonna keep them clean.
Of course
It's
not.
part of the point, right?
Yep.
Oh, and they fit like Cinderella's slipper. Nice. All right. Click my heels.
That's it. That means you can come back whenever you want.
And poof, back in the swamp.
That's it.
Man, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I was proud of these boots. We wore them in the swamps, getting the nutria. We wore them getting crawfish. We wore them eating crawfish with Skeeter Ray, gutting swamp rats, stomping out a flamethrower. They got all dirty and stained, and I had to remove it completely from the first video. However, here they are again. If you want to know what the word is I can't say, I'll throw some emojis up on the screen, and maybe you can put it below, but I'm guaranteeing you might get flagged for it. Anyway, let's continue.
Listen, there's nothing but good luck. When we were first getting on the boat, you know, Ben had his banana in his bag. We had to get the bad luck off the boat, but the Nikes are definitely good luck on the boat.
I've been working hard to get these. Look, that's crawfish juice. There's some nutria intestines on there. We got some soot. We got all kinds of things.
Absolutely. A lot more worn in than when I gave them to you.
All right, so what can we expect today?
So hopefully we're gonna catch good fish. So there's a lot of big fish jumping right now. You know, 100+ pound fish.
I got this stick jamming in my nuts. Is that where it's supposed to be?
That's it for right now. Fast.
I'm Canadian, and I'm ashamed to say I don't fish that much. Ever try to reel in something big? I'm pretty awkward right now.
Yo, if I didn't know better, I'd think this is attached to a rock, man. Shit. It's like I'm pulling a concrete block, man.
We catch a shark. It's not on the menu, so we throw it back in. Then we get one.
Hey! Baby blackfin. That thing, man. We were just here chilling, you know, sipping some beer, no worries in the world. All of a sudden, one of the rods hit, and I'm out of breath. Look at that, it's only like 2.5 feet, man. I've never seen a tuna before.
Blackfin tuna are cool, but do you know what's cooler? And literally 10 times bigger? Yellowfin. We find a bait ball nearby. Shark and tuna are everywhere, and we go for it.
Sharks and tuna everywhere.
Literally just said that.
We were talking earlier about how the pogies, the small little fish, in these big balls of 100, of 1,000 getting pushed up, creating chaos. The birds come. We see the birds from afar, so we know where to go. When we get here, it's white water, basically like rapids, but it's the sharks and the tuna pushing the small fish up. There was probably like, I don't know, 20 sharks, and you see the tuna just zipping underneath like black missiles, just zoom. Exciting shit, man. Oh my God! That was the best!
Shalin's got one, and it's a big one. He struggles with the rod as the fish swims under the boat.
Yeah.
All right. Fucking hell, man! Did you see the tail? Jesus, it's huge. We got it right up to the boat. We saw a quick tail. It was a lot bigger than our first fish. Don't want to spoil the surprise, but holy shit. Come on. That's the sound of losing progress.
That's right.
So that is that click. We've been working this fish for what, like 5-10 minutes?
10 minutes.
How long could it take sometimes?
I mean, it'll get you over 2 hours. So, I mean, especially on a spinner rod like this, with big fish.
Wait. 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours of this.
2 hours.
You can tag me in for a bit if you want.
Yeah.
We get lucky. The yellowfin is tail wrapped, meaning it got tangled in the line and couldn't swim well. That saved us 2 hours of fighting it. Now, let's see how big it is.
There we go, boys!
Teamwork.
Don't slow it down. If we see a shark coming, then we'll have to go.
Hey, sometimes you go fishing, you don't catch nothing. Not today. Okay.
Just grab it low.
Yeah, grab it low down here.
Yeah.
And then pull it up.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
It's a monster of a fish.
Oh my God, man. One of the wildest experiences of my life. How many pounds do you think?
150, 160.
150, 160.
It was actually 182 pounds.
Listen to that thing. Oh, I feel it. I can literally feel it beating.
Yeah.
Shalin tells me there's an old fisherman tradition that when you catch your first tuna, you have to eat It's beating red apple. And of course, it's not really an apple. I just have to be cautious because I don't want these videos to get demonetized. Here's where things get difficult for me. When we travel to faraway countries and we witness these tribal ceremonies, the slaughter of an animal for a feast, that's all cultural. And generally, if I do a bit of censoring and things, I can show that. But in the case of things in America, things like this, the beating red thing, eating it raw, it's not considered culture. Because we're here. I mean, there is culture here, of course, but I really can't show very much. We'll try. We'll do a little censor thing. There'll be some red stuff and some Kool-Aid, you know what I'm talking about. But generally, what I have to do with all this footage is it all goes on a page called the Order of Extraordinary Explorers. There we do weekly calls. I put all of the uncut, uncensored footage in that group. The link's below if you want to check it out. If you really want to see Ben and I eating this thing on a boat off the coast of Louisiana, you're gonna have to see it there. If you want to watch it here, it's got to be censored. Anyway, just use your imagination vividly as you watch this. You know, really picture the taste. Let's get back to it.
Scales are there you go.
What's this?
So that's just where it ties into the lungs. So that's the heart right there. Yep. Yep. Oh, look. So you can see it's still beating over here. See it pulsating.
I've had testes, I've had liver, had all sorts of bits and bites. Never a raw heart. Still beating. That's how we do it in Louisiana. One bite right here, yeah?
Yep.
Oh. Tastes like iron. Honestly, doesn't taste as bad as you'd think. All right, who's next?
Oh, God, iron.
Mr. Cameraman? It's crazy.
Ferocious.
Like a hyena in the savannah. Tastes like victory. Yeah, it does.
And into the cooler it goes.
If y'all are here for a true experience, after a fish like that, we have to shotgun a beer. So that's the only way we can do it on a boat.
Shotgunning beer. Ben? Never done it before, so let's go. He talks all funny like he's from England.
Yeah. All right. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Cheers, lads.
Important part of this whole experience is eating the tuna. However, as you can tell, there's not really as much space for a barbecue. We got an idea. Let me show you.
You know on Fearless and Far that we love exploring abandoned places. And there's about 900 abandoned oil platforms off the coast of Louisiana. And at the top of one, you know what? That sounds like the perfect place for some tuna sashimi.
Oh, that's loud though. So why there's that piercing sound is because these abandoned oil rigs are a little bit of a hazard at night. And to make sure ships don't hit them, they have that horn type thing. You were saying this one's still active, right?
Yep. Yeah, this one's still here. It's still, pumping oil right now, but it's not manned. So it's just regularly pumping oil.
Yeah, you can hear the oil still going through the pipes, right?
Yep. Got oil and all the different gases.
How old do you think this one is?
Man, stuff corrodes out here pretty quickly, but most of these close to shore rigs are at least 50 years old.
Yeah. And so generally, how many crew would something like this have?
So, I mean, when these things were first drilled, I mean, a crew like this, normally they were operating 24 hours a day. So a small rig like this would probably have three day workers and 3 night workers.
Look at all those buttons and dials. So this one is still operating, you said, so let's not press too many of these things.
Yeah.
Cause some problems.
For sure.
But there's hundreds of abandoned ones too, right?
Yep. Yeah, there's lots of them that aren't in operation. And, us as fishermen and outdoorsmen, we love them because they're a natural or man-made fish habitat.
That's right, and you were saying that actually there's a petition to start cutting all of the abandoned ones because they're maybe a bit of an eyesore. But realistically, this is an artificial reef, right? Because out here, there's not really any big coral reef or any spot for fish to hide. So hiding at the base of one of these, either active or the hundreds of inactive ones, would be an oasis for fish.
Yep. Yeah, no, we have very little natural ground-based, any sort of structure for the fish to hide on. So having the man-made stuff really helps out.
Yeah, so I imagine there's a bit of a conflict there where there's some people who are like, get rid of the trash. But the fishermen are like, no, keep the trash. Like, nature loves it, we love it. Why cut it down, right?
Absolutely.
What we're looking for now are the living quarters. Oh! Getting closer. I think we found them.
That's it.
That floor's not looking great. We'll try the other side.
But look, there was their old hot water heater, a sink.
Oh, yeah.
Some mattress.
That's right. It's getting louder and louder. Maybe here. Okay, so it looks like the door got busted down. Don't want to step on this floor. See? Here's the difference. Great, even though I can see the ocean below, this is rotten wood. We're just gonna put our feet right there. This floor is not to be trusted. Old couch. Yeah, stove in the back corner, see that? But not much left. There's still one more floor. Guessing that is a helipad, right?
Yep.
I think this is a good spot for lunch.
Looks like a great place to me. Can't get much better review than this.
Hell no. Look at all the rigs though. 1, 2, there you can see like maybe 20 just right there.
Yep.
And that's there, and then there's another 20. They're everywhere, man.
Yep.
There's no table up here on the helipad. We go down a level and we set up lunch.
This might be one of the coolest meals I've ever had. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, lads.
We've got a big slice of yellowfin tuna, free beer, Shaolin do the honors.
Ah, tasty.
Oh, like a pro.
With the freshest fish I have probably ever had. Cheers, boys. Excellent. But we got one more thing. We're gonna jump off.
Wait. 1 sec. Okay, good. Yeah, we're good. 3, 2, 1, jump! I'm still alive! You boys alive? Yeah!
Pretty cool adventure, right? Catch a monster of a tuna, eat the sashimi on top of an abandoned oil rig. Pretty much fearless and far stuff right there. But there's actually more to this story. And after this, it gets messy. What happens, we go back to port. We find out the tuna is about 215 pounds, I believe. The biggest fish anybody had caught, I think, in the past week. And to celebrate, we go to a fisherman bar with Shaolin and some of the other people on deck. And then things get hazy. Good thing we're gonna talk to Ben. We're gonna piece the story together for you because things got wild.
Benny boy.
Yo, what's up, brother?
Benny boy, what's going on?
I'm good, bro.
Yeah?
How are you?
I'm fantastic. So, we're editing the Louisiana video, the one we never posted.
So, like, the way I remember it is, I mean, we caught, like, the biggest tuna of the day.
Yeah.
Like, remember when we were walking it around and getting it weighed, everyone was like, God damn, you got a big ass tuna. My God,
Yeah.
you get the biggest one the whole goddamn day.
All these like salty fishermen, like as in like they're men of the seas, right? And there's that big weighing station where you're hanging up by the tail, and it was 215 pounds or something like that, the biggest fish they'd seen in a while.
Yeah, it was like huge. So like because of that, I think like Charlene and everyone else was like, look man, like we gotta celebrate. This is like a big deal that you just got.
Right, and there was a fisherman bar like right at the docks.
Yeah, and like everyone that had been out that day, right?
Yeah.
was all there thinking. So like everyone's trading stories. And remember like Charlene as well, like he was just on a mission to get us absolutely hammered.
On
There was that
the worst drink. What was the drink called?
it was like mudslide.
I feel like it had a different name than a mudslide, but it was something like that. It was one of those frozen slushy machines, and it pumps out this like poo-colored brown stuff. That was like
It's like Oreo. It was like an Oreo milkshake.
right. But that was what the fisherman drank, I guess, which was some
And there was like Tia Maria, or
like seven different alcohols.
like loads of vodka. Like we drinking on it, and then he'd like get a round of shots of tequila, and then like another one of these drinks. All I remember is having dinner, and then getting like we put all of our camera equipment away,
Yeah.
and then I just got like a little video on my phone, like it's meant to be horizontal, but it's literally like fucking halfway horizontal, halfway portrait.
Yeah.
So smashed it. And I'm filming, and I'm like, what are we having? What are you having? You're like, we're eating tuna, we're having drinks. This is great fun, guys. And then I took a pan, and I was like, nailed it.
Yeah.
Hey, that's so much food.
yeah, man, like the whole night is a complete blur after that.
Man, so there's only a few pieces of photographic evidence. There's a couple shots of us getting a bunch of food there. There is one shot that I took of you passed out on the table in the corner with you just face down. I hope I can find these. I have to go back and look at my photo history. And there's one of me back at the Airbnb place we were saying, and I'm there and I'm looking traumatized, and there's just blood next to my arms, and no one knows where the blood came from. And then the next morning we wake up like 4 hours later than we should. Shalin is still like ready to go, barely hungover somehow. And then we had to rally the troops and drive some amount of hours to this abandoned Six Flag location, which is a dangerous location, dilapidated amusement park that was drowned in Katrina and with like, you know, rickety stairs and crocodiles and snakes. And we meet with the officials, we try to keep it cool, we sign all the paperwork, and we get in there and we have one of the smoothest shoots we've ever had, the most efficient, probably because we were 4 hours late for the shoot and the sun was setting soon, so we just went mission mode and recorded that thing perfectly from start to finish.
Yeah, I remember actually, like, it was, some of the footage we got there was absolutely sick.
On the top of the coaster?
Great.
For sunset? Beautiful.
Yeah. And then I remember we finished the night in Hooters as a little
We did go to
celebration.
Hooters and it was disappointing.
Yeah.
It was so disappointing.
It was a Tuesday, put it that way.
It was a Tuesday at a Hooters in, where were we? Probably somewhere near New Orleans or something. I don't remember where we were. Yeah, it would have been New Orleans.
Yeah, man, that's one of the wildest post-shoot wrap party celebrations I think we've ever had.
Guys, this was one from the archives. If you want to go to Louisiana and catch your own 200-pound tuna and maybe get a little bit too tipsy afterward, contact Shalin. I'm Mike, if you're listening far, we got Ben on the computer, digitally. If you want to see that raw tuna heart video, come hang out, do weekly calls, check out OXE. But until then, I'll see ya in the next one. Any final words, Ben?
Definitely eat the beating heart of a tuna. It's one of the coolest things I've ever done. Would recommend.
I would not recommend. Are you serious? Anyway.
I'm iron deficient.
Iron deficiency. If you're iron deficient, go for the raw heart.